Fans of the 8-bit Sonic games will be in for a treat with this one, as this short demo displayed here is from the Sonic hacking community, where fans get together to pretty much create mods or homebrews of classic games that would have been released on earlier consoles, all based off of previous Sonic games. Now, from my own experience, I don't know too much about all of these hacking communities or homebrew endeavours as much. Everything that I've seen pretty much comes from the likes of watching other YouTube videos, channels, maybe watching or reading a few blog posts here and there, so I wouldn't have as much information. There is tons of other relevant resources available out there that'll help you with what you need, but I just thought that this one was interesting because I happened to find this demo on another YouTube video where someone was playing a full playthrough of it, and it's pretty much a reenactment or a full-scale re-envisioning of likes of Sonic 2 but under a different name from the Master System itself. It uses all of the sound effects and even some of the gameplay control methods, but it does add in some of the additional features like with the spin dash and being able to have some additional elements, which I think is pretty cool. The sound effects, I will admit, from having played the game, reminds me instantly of Sonic 2 because I had that on the Master System way back on the day, and I also played the Game Gear version as well because I was a big massive fan of the 8-bit versions, because when we were kids we didn't have access to a Mega Drive, all we had was the Master System, so the chance to get to play any sort of Sonic game in any format was definitely a plus point. And I have to say I equally enjoyed them as much, if not more so, than the Mega Drive games, as they had elements in them that weren't available in the 16-bit renditions, which is quite unique when you think about it, but they were there. But I think that this is just pretty cool. The fact is the fans are putting together these kind of like homebrews or hacks of classic games but adding their own touches to them. And the one thing I will definitely agree with that other people have said is that the visuals in this are stunning, like even down to the animations, the scrolling effects, just the level of detail here is phenomenal considering like this is using the 8-bit platform. And it really begs the question that when we look back, the Master System was a lot more powerful and could push a lot more than what we thought was possible back in the day, and it just proves it here with fans being able to create interesting games like this. Now, while it's short, it allows you to play through 2 acts primarily of the first level, and there is a short preview level where you can play as Tails with his ability to be able to fly. So the game is still currently in active development, and there will be future updates from the developer, which you can find more information on the website. I'll leave a link below in the description. I just think this is definitely an interesting project worth looking out for. While there was many other projects that were created during these events, I haven't had the chance to play them, but I definitely sat down and played this here for quite a bit, and it was a lot better than I expected. If anything, it brought back all of the old nostalgic elements of playing those old classic Sonic games, and if that's something you're into, then you definitely have to give this one a try. I just can't get over the visuals on it. The game quite simply looks stunning. Just the level of detail here is truly incredible for what is on offer, and it shows that even classic 8-bit games like this are just as playable now as ever because the controls are very responsive. Everything works as it should, even better in many cases compared to that of the original elements. Definitely worth a try in my book. Again, go on to the website and try it for yourself. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And from having played this is an area I think I would like to cover further on the channel with more of these homebrews and hacks, so if that is something you're interested in, then make sure to let me know down in the comments on what other types of games you'd like to see more of. And with that being said, this is just but a portion of the many classic elements that we are now seeing a resurgence of with regards to Sega and its classic consoles, and this next video will definitely look more into the history of all these elements, so it might be worth checking out.
You